Well, you may have heard of HCG weight loss programs, and it's become pretty popular these days. But our next guest says there is something that you should know. Our sponsor, Jeff Dana, owner of Vital Solutions MD, is here to tell us that not all weight loss programs using HCG are the same. And so we welcome you to the show. It's good to see you yet again.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about Vital Solutions. And I know they use the HCG in the program, correct?
Correct.
But how is it different? How are you set apart from other programs?
Well, we use HCG, that's true, but most programs around the valley typically center their program on HCG. Whereas our program is much more comprehensive because there are reasons why people need to lose weight or have gained weight that don't necessarily have to do with how they eat or different things. We have to find out specifically what's going on with that person as an individual, as why did they gain the weight, and then resolve that issue.
All right, so getting to the issue, but you know, let's be honest, we've all heard about this HCG diet,
right,
and we've heard about the 500-calorie component,
right,
and quite frankly, that scares me. I'm like, oh, that's like breakfast.
Right, and I've tried it that way, and you know, can you imagine, former life, I was 355 pounds.
Right.
And I've dropped 110 pounds, but what happened was I lost 47 pounds in 6 weeks, but I also lost 17 or 16 pounds of muscle. What we don't want to have happen is somebody lose a lot of muscle, because then you can't lose the weight and keep it off. That muscle was burning fat, now it's not there. So you have to be very careful. That's why we go through such painstaking process with the testing of every individual. What's going on with their blood work? What's going on with their physical body? How much muscle mass do they have, and how can we preserve that? There's so many different things that go into a program versus just
here's the HCG and here's the 500 calories.
And that's what typically happens.
Right.
They just give everybody the one-size-fits-all approach. Hey, no matter what, how big you are, how small you are, what needs you might have, what medical needs you might have, they don't care. It's just, here you go. And
that's probably why a lot of those people end up gaining that weight back so quickly.
Exactly. And so we want people actually exercising. A lot of the programs tell you not to exercise. Really? Well, that sounds appealing. Hey, I can lose weight and not exercise. That's wrong. For muscle to stay put, it has to be exercised, and you have to have the protein in order to keep it there. So there's so many factors that we need to resolve. You need to know why you gained the weight in the first place. So it's not just this quick fix. It has to be a comprehensive program that teaches you how to keep the weight off. And so that's why we go through so much one-on-one with the doctor, with the nutritionist, through the whole 12-week program to help you understand why you got there in the first place and how to stay away from that again.
And you help people understand because you're coming from personal experience. Now tell me a little bit about who the typical Vital Solutions client would be.
You know, it's really anybody who wants to lose weight. I have people that want to lose 10 pounds. I have people who want to lose 150. It just depends because it is so individualized. It works for so many people. The general approach that everybody seems to be gravitating to doesn't work because it may just hit one individual, but we customize it for every person. So we have professional athletes all the way to that person that wants to get off their high blood pressure meds and their cholesterol medication.
So, you know, if you're teaching people that are overweight to actually deal with their issues, to eat properly, and not really have this weight gain, weight loss become kind of this recurrent theme in their life.
Yes, because that will only perpetuate itself. You continually go on that, losing muscle, you'll gain more weight back. People go on these yo-yo diets and continually get bigger. Why is that happening? You need to know why.
What are your last thoughts for people that are kind of on the fence right now and kind of going, you got their attention, but they need that little prod?
It's free. Come see me. We go lay out the whole program. This is what we do. And I encourage all of my clients to go shop and see what's out there and available. And then when they come to us, they understand how comprehensive this program really needs to be. We have financing available, so it's very affordable, but it will be the best money you ever spend because you're learning so much about yourself and how to keep that weight off.
Well, let's put the information up so people can make that phone call right now. And if you take a look at your screen, here's how you can get a hold of Vital Solutions MD. Contact them in Scottsdale at 480-477-6334, in Mesa at 480-289-3690. Their website is vitalsolutionsmd.com. And as Jeff just said, give them a call for that free consultation. And when you schedule, they are offering a $300 discount on their Elite program for the first 25 callers. Call either of those numbers, and they also have, as we mentioned, financing available to make this deal very affordable. Andy?